sunroof, let your hair down, let the wind hit your face, and just breathe, breathe, breathe.
Everything, but everything was never enough. My heart, my soul, the good, the bad, all that I have.
What's going on, family? What's going on, family commandos and future grandkids? I wanted to pop up in here on the anniversary of my year-long touring obsession that I've had. It's been an outstanding year for me. I've been a lot of places, not as nearly as much as I would have liked to. Of course, I have real life I gotta worry about. I got a job, 14-year-old at the house, a couple of kids out of the house, in and out of the house. You know what I'm saying? Got family to worry about. Got husband duties. You know how that stuff goes. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be a decent father, decent husband. So I gotta take care of home. I got some notes I made, as you can imagine. If you've been watching my channel, I often write down or use my phone notes section to put notes in it so that I can keep my thoughts. One of the things I want to talk about today, besides my mileage, which is between the two bikes, I got 23,716 miles between my lowrider ST, which has the majority of the miles because that was my first bike, and I used that to go cross country. I think that has 15,504 on it, and this one has 8,000 and oh man, the number escapes me, but it equals out to be 23,716, right? But so I've been riding, right? I've been riding. Today's my anniversary, so I figured I would talk about it. But one of the things I noticed a couple days ago is, the temperature change, the barometric pressure and all that stuff, the rain. My tires were low on Casper back there, and I was like, why are the tires low? I mean, I ride this almost every other day or every day, right? And so, as a new rider, a returning rider, I'm trying to get myself straight. I go and I check the tire pressure, through the, it's got the system on it. And then today I filled it up and took it for a test ride. And I tell you what, outstanding maneuverability, et cetera, right? Same things that made me fall in love with it. So I thought about it for a minute and did some research on why that could be. What's the effects of it, right? And if you're a returning rider, you need to know this. If you're a new rider, you need to know this. And if you're just a rider in general who doesn't check his or her tire pressure, you really need to do so, because I could feel the difference. Like, I was like, man, this thing don't feel right. Right? It wasn't wobbling or anything. It didn't give me a death wobble or nothing. And I've had that. I blew out my ball bearings on Overcast, the Harley over there, and I could feel that death wobble is no joke. I'm gonna tell you, it happened to me too when I caught a flat. So I had it twice that happened to me. So you got to be prepared for that. I got 6 items that I wrote down. As you can see, they're all handwritten this time. I don't have I'm using my phone to record today. So, but I got 6 items, so I wrote them down real quick because it was on my mind, right? So the first one is basically going to be something very simple, and it should make sense to you. Proper pressure will give you the proper grip, right, and proper traction. So reduced pressure will give you reduced grip and reduced traction. So it's very dangerous in that aspect. You don't got the proper grip, and you don't want that, especially if you're in the rain or on loose gravel or something to that effect. With that being said, it should be automatically understood that you're going to have poor handling and stability when you're dealing with low tire pressure, right? This is it's just common sense. I mean, if you're going to have reduced grip, and a reduced traction, it's going to give you poor handling and poor stability. It's something you really need to be concerned about and be careful. Check your tire pressure, and of course I was told, and I learned this from, I want to say it was a seasoned rider with a club. He told me, check your tires when the vehicle is cold, like before you go out. So like the night before or the morning before you leave to go somewhere, check your tire pressure if you don't have sensors on it. My sensors don't even activate until you move the bike. So I got to go short distance just to see, get it to read for me to tell me how much pressure is on it. So I got to be mindful of that. And if you have one of those bikes that does that, a road glide, street glide, something newer model, Indian Pursuit, these newer vehicles, most of the Indians, I believe, tell you the tire pressure, Honda Gold Wings, all that. You need to check your tire pressure when your vehicle is cold. I will tell you too that, when your tire pressure is low, and you're doing that little death wobble, you increase the risk of having a blowout, right? Your tire blowout is much more likely to happen if over time if you're not checking your tire pressure. Tire wear and tear. You accelerate it if you're not careful with your tire pressure. Make sure that you are checking your tire pressure to prolong the life of your tire. I mean, these tires are expensive. I know I'm due shortly. My next road trip I'm going on in a couple of days. I'm going down to the Keys with the Ride Fit Nation family. I missed Sensei's birthday. I had some personal issues going on. But hey, Sensei, happy birthday to you, brother. I'm sorry I missed it. I wish I could have been there. It looked like I had some fun. But I'm gonna ride out there to the Keys with the Ride Fit Nation family. I forgot who's host. No, bro, man. One of our members is gonna ride. Is hosting it. So I got some family in the Miami area. I'm gonna go kick it with them for a minute, and we're gonna do it. But with that being said, I know these tires are expensive because when I come back, I got to throw a pair of $700, $800 set on this joker. And them ain't even the Commander 3s because they didn't have them when they didn't have them because I know I probably have to spend $1,000 for some Commander 3s or some junk like that. So depending on the tire you get, you know what I'm saying, you're going to mess around and spend a little bit of money. And if you're like me, I'm putting wear and tear on them already just by hitting the ground, you know what I'm saying? So if you're hitting the ground and you got low pressure, you're putting yourself at greater risk and you're costing yourself extra money. This is something I didn't even know. I actually found this out in research. I was just looking on my phone and looking at different things. And longer stopping distance. If your tires are low pressured or under pressured rather, then you potentially, according to the source I was looking at, you could have a longer stopping distance. That's not even fun, right? You can also have the last, point is that you could also have greater fuel consumption and rider fatigue, which really comes from basically your vehicle has to work a little harder, burn a little more gas, and then of course the ride is rougher and it beats you up as a rider. So it's something you got to consider as we move, and ride around the country, around the state, whatever your destinations are. So just be careful. Listen, I'm not a mechanic. I'm not the best motorcycle rider out there. I watch YouTube videos, practice, and I go and talk to people and try to get lessons. I got my license through Harley's MSF course. I rode 20 years ago as a youngin', and I was on sport bikes acting like a fool. And now I'm trying to do it right in my 50s so I don't hurt myself, so I can have a great time doing it. And let me tell you something. Don't take my word for it. Study it, look it up, do what you got to do to keep yourself safe and keep your bike in good condition. If you're a returning rider or a new rider, it's very important that you maybe think about the things I'm talking about and maybe do some research on your own and make sure that you're safe when you're out there. Especially, you definitely don't want to put somebody on the back of your bike without any practice and low tire pressure and then have a blowout. These are the things you have to be concerned about when you're riding. So if you made it to the end of this video, I really appreciate it. It's just 6 reasons why it could be hazardous to your health to drive or ride with low tire pressure. So please take care of yourself. Check your tire pressure on a regular basis. Listen, if you got a bike in your garage collecting dust, pull it out, dust it off, gas it up, and enjoy the ride.
I guess that's life in the big city, huh? They said there's no rest for us. Won't you hit this road with me, shawty? You can stand up in the sunroof, let your head down, let the wind hit your face, and just breathe, breathe, breathe.